Hey guys, this is Turok, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction to One Piece episode 1116, right? I think it's a number episode, yep. And there will be spoilers ahead in this episode. I am caught up on the manga. We'll be discussing where we are, where we're at, all that kind of stuff. So, as you've been warned. So this episode, we're covering chapters 1082 of the manga. I don't know how much of it. There's two portions of that. There's two events that take place in this one. No, three actually. Are they going to show it that way? The last episode finished, continued a little bit more of the fight with Aokiji and Garp. Actually, also there was the flashback with Blackbeard. And then we had the really cool fight that they elaborated really good on. Like extended it air. And the last part was showing the end result of the fight with Law and taking on Blackbeard and his crew. And him, Law, and Beppo escaping. So Blackbeard at the very least did not get Law because he wanted to have his devil fruit, which this is something too. There's something there to that too. I just thought of the Marines. This goes in hand with something I've talked about before. How the Marines don't do enough to try and corral the power of the Yonko, and especially when it comes to Blackbeard, this is becoming very dangerous because he continues to chase other people down that have devil fruit powers. And he almost had Hancock's and Laws now, two very useful fruits in different ways to have on his side. And I'm just thinking that at this rate, if the Marines continued letting Blackbeard go at this rate, I could see within 5 years, or maybe even less really, I was thinking 5 or 10 years at first, if Blackbeard collected enough devil fruit fruit and gave it to many pirates he could trust on his side, he'd be nigh unstoppable. I don't think there'd be enough people on their side to fight back. I know there's lots of vice admirals and that we saw there's many impressive ones, but Blackbeard, if he had his way every time, as we just saw his 2 attempts that he's been doing the last 2 weeks of this story, 2 weeks in the time frame of what's happening within the story, he's going hard into finding the best devil fruit users he can, and putting them on his side, and he could just probably wipe the floor with most of the Marines, in my opinion. So the Marines not doing anything to stop this from happening sooner. It's just making things could have potentially made things worse for them. So it's just like, you guys got to step up and do something before this gets out of hand. I mean, story-wise, it probably won't, because we're so close to the One Piece, the climax. It's probably going to come down to a big fight here before that ever happens. But like, imagine if that like I said, 5 years down the line, like Blackbeard still doesn't find all the poneglyphs and that, but he's outfitted like 10 other members of his crew with very potent devil fruits, Law's fruit and Boa's fruit, and some other people are just like, it just seems like I think the Marines would just be outflanked in terms of variety and because I know I know hockey's a big thing to that, but it's still like Blackbeard is going for fruits that can help like take on mass numbers. That's the thing key with like Hancock and Law's powers. They could take out many people in the right circumstances right away. They could disable or cripple literally like a whole forces of people. Just think like Law's fruit. He opens a giant room with like, say there's like 10,000 Marines running after him. Someone like Law coming at him, and he breaks that giant room like we saw him do with Punker Hazard, and he just has them all just like, he does that big thing like he saw him do at the auction house. Those people are out of commission, and then someone like who has Boa's fruit does it to another thousands of men if he finds that host, it had to be. Both of those have to have good hosts, of course. You have to have someone who has beauty like Boa to do it. but still, the fact they can so well could disable, cripple their military force through their powers like that would make it very difficult. That was the thing I was always thinking about with. I was thinking back and rewatching part of the Marineford fight, the siege at Marineford with Whitebeard, and even though he had some potent members, they still ended up having to have the main his main force of his sons and daughters, these pirates, go and fight Marines, and there just was a lot of loss of life on both sides, where like they didn't have any good devil fruit users to like cripple one another. It just became an all out brawl. And the way Blackbeard set up his crew, it would be a fight where I think it would be a lot of bloodshed in the end. But if you get some effective devil fruit users, like I said with Hancock or Law's fruits and others like that, you can. And look what Aokiji can do too. You have Aokiji as well, someone like that who just freezes half of an army. Yeah, you're gonna start having to just. You're not gonna have that backing of all those your the all your rank and file to help you. It's going to be just a focus on who can fight better with hockey and stuff to against powerful devil fruit users. Anyways, sorry about that tangent. I didn't expect it to go that long. The So now we're gonna switch. We're not gonna come back to law or no, not law. We don't know where to law. That's just the last time we see law. We haven't seen law since then. But we're not gonna come back to um Garp for like 7 or 8 more episodes or thereabouts. Now we're gonna get into the part where we see Sabo's story in Marie's Watch. So the next 3 to 4 episodes ought to be very interesting ones. I hope this is one where it's going to be hard to wait on, but I do hope they also expand more on what happened here. Like they show a little bit of fighting here with the other captains, the branch captains that come with Sabo to help when they go back and they fight. They get Kuma, but they also went there. They kind of were sending a message, hey, you guys aren't unstoppable. We're going to get in there. And it just so happens, right at the same time that Nefertari Cobra goes to talk to the girls, saying, and we see this stuff with Eam. So that's going to be very interesting when we get to that episode. That'll probably be a couple weeks from now or so. Yeah, I can't wait for that. So, anyways, that's in the future. Let's get into this one and see what they show. And so, as always with these, I'm keeping the audio off because so I don't get these videos blocked. Here we go. And let's get into this. Oh, that's also right. I need a filter on too, just in case. Hold on. Okay. Yep, here we go. Right here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, volume's loud here. Oh, they're gonna show him. Oh, don't do this to us. Why is this volume so low? Yes, what's his name? No. Oh, this is hard to watch, even though we didn't know this guy that well. Yeah, T-Bone, yes. Oh man, Buggy, and the others got some blood in their hands here. They got the money. Mmm. Why aren't they helping? Oh, that's right. It's probably not part of the Navy. Well, I would be a little worried about that anyways myself. How you gonna do that? You don't just... You guys don't take action against the emperors ever. Now you're gonna finally do it? It took you long enough. Here we go. Here's the funny part. Where's the other? Where are the others? Oh god. Several days ago and you just tell them now? You tell him now. Her or his granddaughter, right? And you find out now. Oh, here we go. That must have been hard for this guy. Hmm. Yeah. Where's that remote? Oh. I was looking for this remote for my volume on my side. Just, yeah, that's how it's gonna have to be for now. Yeah. Mm. I don't think we're gonna get into the next part much, are we? Well, maybe a little bit. Oh, playing it up. Oh boy. Barley. Uh-oh. 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 Section. No. They always jump ahead on you, don't they? You gotta take better command, Buggy. Oh boy, I can't wait for this. Look at the figurehead. Kid, you weren't paying attention. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're very competent, Buggy, even more than I thought you would. I would think you would at least administer straight. Yeah, but you didn't pay. You weren't there presently, were you? You gotta stick around instead of partying. Yeah, I wonder why. Yep, his main crew like, yeah, you're done for because you're an idiot. Why do we follow you? Oh, please. Ooh, come on now. Yep. Oh, I do. You got Suru and Son Goku on your worried. Wait, I just realized. So he essentially wants to do the same thing that Blackbeard does. That is interesting. I think that's... Well, you stop being an idiot. Yeah. In your way, you're in your own way. Mm. You don't have a choice when you take money from someone. You got to pay it back. No, they don't want to pay. Yeah, he did. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Flashback. Hmm. Maybe not. You don't know that. Oh boy. He knows it's time. It's weird seeing Mihawk do something. Oh, this music. Oh God. Hmm. Oh, that ship is too. They're gonna punch him again, aren't they? Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see. This is I like Mihawk's voice. Yeah, that's true. Munyanga. Oh. Oh, now you know how to do it. Oh. Oh, get it away. Ooh. He's taking initiative for once. I actually like that he's doing it. Oh, you better take it away from him. He knows how to give a speech. That's something Luffy's got to learn to do so once in a while. Well, Luffy's inspiring in his own way, but it's just the way Buggy's doing it is how I would try to do it. Oh, there we go. I doubt it's what it is, anyways, but whatever. Here we go. Oh, minks. Morley's assistant. Okay. That's right. Yep, Bella Betty's assistant. There we go. Nice color. Oh, yeah. Why is he eating that? He's. Wait, who's this who? Wait, Morley is. Girl, calm down. Yes, calm down. Don't charge up. And oh God, that's right. We gotta see. Oh boy, Koala, go. Oh, I know Koala's gonna do it. It's gonna piss me off. How could you make me worry? Bitch, calm down. Tell that to the government. If I called again, they probably would have shot me. Don't overreact. Okay. I came from the other side of the Grand Line. There she is. Here we go. Oh, I'm glad she dodged. God damn it, bitch, calm down. But nothing, stop it. Let's sedate your ass. Well, that comes with that's a occupational hazard. Calm down. Occupational hazard, folks. Hmm. Wait, that's Morley, right? I was getting the names mixed up. So the guy at the telescope's his lieutenant. Why do you always have to call him that? I know you want. You sound like. Oh wow, they really made this place look much better than how it looked in the pre-time skip episodes. Debrief. Nope, he's gonna go help Luffy now. Yeah, they've known him for a long time. That's gotta be. I can't. I think they could. I think they could, but it's good to start with you two, I guess. That's where it's gonna end. I know it. Oh well. Oh, the next episode, so two, is gonna be so good. Yep, here we go. Right where I thought. Oh, it's gonna be so good. All right, put that vinyl. So wait, what else we covered here? We did the cross guild stuff. That was so good, but also so it's when they get so drawn out. It's also like, oh, I want to see what's the next episode already. But I know they gotta put the work in it, make it look. Wait, now they're gonna do. Wait, what's this? Oh, are they gonna skip to a special? Oh man, they're gonna do a little recap. Oh, it's a recap episode. Oh, they did this a while back with the Yonko one. Oh, that just means they're gonna work hard on the others, but now I gotta wait. Wait, who's saying that? Too bad they won't tell us what we want to know about Dragon. Oh, the Dragon flashback. I don't know which one's worse. The Dragon flashback, actually, yeah. That and Blackbeard's flashback are the two I want to know the most about. What motivates them, you know? Because that's what everything, all the flashbacks, the big ones, like all of the Straw Hats we've seen. So we had a flashback with Luffy, obviously too, but just like with just like with uh, Sanji, there's a second flashback that helped showed how Sanji got to where he is, and so there's gonna be something there that I mean, some of the stuff I bet it's gonna be when Luffy's so little he didn't remember. It's kind of like what happened with Bonnie. I can see the template here already that Luffy, Oda is probably already going for. It's gonna be something that like Bonnie just learns in this arc, and it did in the manga already. So, like I said, spoilers. Bonnie learned stuff through Kuma's memories. There's gonna be something here with Luffy's something that happened with Dragon and whoever his wife was that led to the events of where he led the started for because the impetus too was what happened to O'Hara really ramped it up, but he already had this group formed. What did they call it before? And then so something else must have happened. So a few things really too. Actually, you have to go even further back to the first of the flashback. But you go back, we get a tidbit, and when the Kuma flashback's coming up, and then we saw it in the manga, he talks about how he was part of the Marines, so he must have joined at his father's behest, Garp. But he said he saw no justice there. Then he left. I don't. Maybe that we don't know what. Obviously, we won't know the timeline whether that's where he knew Luffy's mom, or maybe after. Maybe he wandered the world a bit to try and see other things. Met Luffy's mom, but anyway, sorry. Dragon's flashback is going to be the one I'm most interested in because of all those factors. But Blackbeard's is too because we want to know what motivates him to be the way he is, because he seems to have these connections, at least in spirit, with Zebek. So yeah, because a lot of flashbacks are always about characters and their who something that motivates them to do what they are doing. So we saw like Robin and Nami and Jinbei are very good ones to see how that is tied in. So anyways, I can't wait for that kind of stuff. But anyways, now we're gonna get into the interesting stuff with Eam here, which will be so. What was this? This ended right at. They did a whole chapter for once, actually. That ended right at 1082. Yeah, they just did the whole 1082. Now we'll get. Oh, that's right. In the next episode, we should get that little silhouette scene where Dragon talks about the Holy Knights. That'll be interesting to see that stuff. Anyways, yeah, I was happy with this episode. It looks like though, unfortunately, they must be doing some hard work on the next chapters about with the Reverie flashback from Sabo's point of view, and so I might do a reaction to this next one just to see how they present this stuff. I didn't do that one on the Yonko, but maybe I should do that too some point. But I mostly just want to do these ones with the Wano. Sorry, now we're in Egghead arc. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I'm really glad too what they showed with Buggy. Actually, too, I want comments on this. Buggy, the way they presented us with Buggy in here was way more impressive, showing him being, showing how he's now learning how to capitalize on his ability to inspire people. This really showed me. This is where anime comes. Watching the anime version does much better than the manga. This really showed me he's coming into his true ability. It's similar to Luffy too, and I've seen the parallels here with Luffy and him being very inspirational. All of them are. This is actually that's the thing with all four Yonko you can see here. They're being very inspirational. And actually, that was one thing I kind of respected about Kaido. I can always look at something and like that, even though he's like my least favorite Yonko previously because of how he treated the Wano citizens, but he knew how to inspire too because he had at least when he was younger he got very what's the word he had become too complacent almost, even though he still had the same goal when we met him here and presently, but he was able to inspire King to follow him into changing the world. I almost feel like I hope that Kaido isn't dead. That there's so that there's like a conversation between him and King later, where King will say to him like, "I will still follow you, but just don't fall in this complacency you did while we were in Wano. We were supposed to change the world together." So, anyways, back to Buggy. Yeah, Buggy knows how to inspire people that way. And you could tell too, though, he almost became complacent over the last 20 years after him and Shanks part way. But it's nice to see that he knows how to capitalize on the circumstances he's in now to try to change the world, to find the One Piece, because he's kind of thinking that Shanks has become complacent in the way I was just presenting the King and Kaido dynamic. So that's good on him for that. I don't really like Buggy per se as a character. I see he's him and Usopp get a lot of praise by others, and it's just like I don't hate them. It's just like I'm more interested in characters like Zoro and Mihawk or Whitebeard and stuff like that than characters like Buggy. But Oda does a good job of presenting how they're characters that are realistic and almost like necessary to the story. So I can't fault them for that. But that's my thoughts on that. Thank you for watching.